You've heard me say before that I think that we've entered a dangerous time when reporters are being treated as criminals simply for asking questions or simply for pursuing stories that people in power don't want them to pursue. Now, whether a leak has occurred and someone has revealed sensitive information to a reporter, that remains to be seen. However, when it does happen, and it has happened a number of times before, should the reporter be held accountable for someone else breaching the trust? I don't think so, and here's why. As a former member of the Intelligence Committee myself, I knew the importance of making sure that I was only sharing information with someone that I, A, had permission to share, and B, that would only serve a purpose that generally helped our cause, and then C, was not something that would be able to be used by the other side to go and do harm. Now, I was not always proud of some of the things that I did in my human intelligence collection career. And it wasn't that long. I was only in the Army for 5 years. But the experience that I had gave me a huge insight into the way that things are done in the intelligence community. It's a world of secrets, secrets which are traded like a commodity. I have a bigger secret than you. I'm going to trade you 2 of your secrets for mine. See how that works? When you're trading secrets like they're commodities, then it really doesn't matter anymore what those secrets are. In and of themselves, they have some form of value to the people who are trying to keep them. And that's what most of these anti-free speech laws are all about. It's to try to shut down the trade of the information and not actually trying to stop any harmful information from getting out. Do you see the difference? When I look at the possibility of American journalists being tried under the Espionage Act of 1917, is basically what these latest remarks from Trump sound like he's going to try to pursue. That opens up a whole new realm of Soviet-like tactics. This isn't just something that happened in a long time ago, faraway place. This is something that happened for, how long was the Soviet Union around? 70, 75 years? This is something that happened in relatively recent history in which people went to jail, and it's been happening now in America. I didn't even realize how many journalists have actually served jail time simply for doing their job. And what is the job of a journalist? It's to get the story out into the public's hands. They're called the Fourth Estate for a reason. You've got the nobles, this estate that basically is trying to serve themselves. You've got the church as this other estate that's trying to serve their purposes. You've got the government, and then you've got the media. When you think about the media and what they do for the public, do you want all of your news to be coming from written statements from the government? That the only information you are allowed to have is what the people in power think you ought to have? If you're honestly comfortable with that, I don't think you can be my friend. I mean, seriously, unfriend me now on Facebook. If you honestly are okay with a government official sitting there and drawing lines through, copy. No, you can't say that. No, you cannot report on this topic. No, I'm sorry, we're going to have to fire this reporter over here because he's asking too many questions. Then there's something wrong. And there's something wrong with you. If you think that there's something wrong with me, that somehow I am doing a disservice to you by telling you information that you didn't know, then don't pay me for it. Don't become a subscriber. However, if you think that this is something you'd like to have more of, buy a subscription. That's the way that you support truly free and independent journalism, is by buying subscriptions. Whether you're talking about a newspaper or a podcast or whatever else, the free market will win if people support it with their money. If you're content to just take whatever free pablum is handed out by the government, then you're going to get what you pay for. Check it out, radiofreespeech.com. Thank you.